Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio and welcome back. Today is the day that I'm going to be picking the winner for the 2 fall tags. Here are the pair of tags that you will be receiving. One has a butterfly and one has a bee, and you can see they're made in the style of the one that I showed you last Sunday. So you will receive both of these tags. If you are the winner, contact me either through my Etsy store or through a private message on Instagram and leave me your address, and I will get those in the mail to you on Monday. So I have already loaded up the link to the video where you left your comment, and I have loaded up all of the comments. So all that remains to be done is to hit this little start button, and we will see who the winner is. And good luck to all of you. I wish I could give everyone something, but I don't have enough time to do that. I would love to just make things and send them off, but you know, you got to have a lot of time to do things like that. Hopefully in the future I will be able to do more Happy Mail and more freebies and things like that when I have more time to devote to you guys. So let's hit start. No, I don't want to register. See, I've only done this one other time. No, I don't want to do that. This said it was free. Let me see what happens if I do that. Sorry, I'm going to lift this up so you... can't see my passwords that I'm going to obviously have to create here. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to use this one. Alright, let's see if I can find another one. Sorry. I'm going to pause you and see if I can find one. Oh, wait, maybe this one's easier. Okay, here we go. Pick a winner. Lorraine! Congratulations, Lorraine. Actually, I think I already have your address from my Etsy shop. So, Lorraine, I will get these out to you. And thank you to everybody for your wonderful comments and for subscribing and being involved with my channel. I really appreciate it. And we're going to do a little project now for my fall journal, so I hope you'll stick around for that. And again, congratulations, Lorraine, and I will get the tags out to you tomorrow. Okay. That was fun. I'll look forward to doing that more often. All right, so what we're going to do today is I have a sticky place on my glass mat here, is I am making 3 fall journals. They will be the only 3 that I have, and I'm going to attempt to do all 3 of them at the same time. I had originally said that I was going to do 2 tall journals and 1 regular. I ended up doing 3 tall ones. So this is what we have so far. The tag or envelope or whatever that you see on the front is going to be on the front covers. And the journals are going to be approximately, let's see, this is 4.5, so they're going to be approximately 5 by 11.25 probably, once I put the cover on. I am going to keep them soft, you know, kind of soft covered. Probably either use a paper bag, or I may use a manila folder, depending on what supplies I have. So far, I think I have about 3 different digital kits in these. And I also have some Edith Holden book pages. This is some orange dyed paper, which is gorgeous with these printables. So, I went through and picked just several different kinds of paper, and like I said, 3 different digital kits. They're all, each going to have 3 signatures, and I think each of them have 7 pages in each signature. I am going to make one of these long tags out of a flash guard for each one, so I have those kind of clipped on there so I know where they are. So we have this one as the little pocket junk mail envelope that we made with the squirrels. This one has a tag that I made from a Louisa Heinzel free digital. It's a little funkier. It's got a little fall fairy on it, and it's got some screw heads and things like that. So it's a little funkier, but the papers inside are also different. Let me show you those. The digitals in this one have these beautiful fall papers. Again, there's Edith Holden and just really pretty fall colory papers in it. So there is that one. And then the third one, let me clip this back together. Maybe. The third one has the little journal topper that I made the other day for, I saw it on Pinterest. And again, it has the really pretty floral digitals in it, and Edith Holden, and, you know, some of the orange paper. So that is what my plan is. So today what I want to do is, I have an idea for making some leaf-shaped tags. And this is a template that I actually got off a teaching site, I think. Let me look on my thing here. Yeah, it's called onelittleproject.com, and it's the leaf template. And it's basically just a website for teachers so they can print out things for kids to color and that kind of thing. So, there were some leaves on there, and I just printed them out and cut them up. And what we are going to do is, I'm going to take some Distress Oxides and kind of smoosh them around in the Distress Oxide, and then I'm going to cut them out and back them, and put an eyelet in it, and make a little tag because I think that'll be real cute. So I went through and picked out some fall looking colors. I don't really have an orange. Let me grab an orange. That's weird. I really want... Tim has a carved pumpkin, but I really prefer this ripe persimmon for some reason for fall. All right, so again, I'm going to smush them down on here on my mat. This is fossilized amber. Whoops. Ripe persimmon. This is crackling campfire. Got some gathered twigs. Rusty hinge. And last, I've got some forest moss because I wanted to put a little bit of that earthy green color. Okay. And then I'm going to spray these with a little bit of water so they'll move around a little bit. And then I'm going to just take my finger and kind of smush them up. And I do have a rag over here to try to keep from making too big of a mess, which that won't happen. Okay, so we are going to dab our leaves down in there and just get some color on them. And I'm going to be real random about it. And just kind of get them colored. And of course they're going to roll all up. This, I printed these on brochure paper, presentation paper. So it's a little bit heavier paper than just regular copy paper. Everything's kind of all turning the same color now. It's all mixing. That's okay. We'll get the base layer on there, and then we will go back where necessary and add some more color. Try to get as much of this sopped up. And I'm making 2 per. So each journal is going to have 2 of these. And the reason I didn't back them or anything before I did this is because you do get the backs quite messy, or I do anyway. Get the backs quite messy when you're trying to get them covered. And why won't that one area take any ink? Okay, now we will wipe this off. And I'm going to take my heat gun and dry them. And then we'll see what else we need to do. And get that first layer on there. And this will also help flatten them back out. Oops. Mess. Oops. Okay, they already look pretty good. I really like that one. Make sure I get... I'm not sure why, but I put on a white shirt this morning. I have a feeling that I'm going to have an autumn tie-dyed shirt by the time we get this done. All right, so that's our first layer. Now I'm going to take, I do not have a lot of the sprays because, to be honest, I don't really like the sprays. But I do have a couple that we could probably use. I'm not going to spray them. Let's see, there's spiced marmalade. What else could we do? I'm looking for here's a yellow. What else? What else? What else? Walnut stain. Vintage photo. Okay, let's try these first. Then I also have like the mica spray in the bronze, so that might be interesting. But what I want to do is I just want to kind of put some drops with the nozzle, the end of the nozzle, and then maybe add some water or something to get these a little speckledy. Excuse me while I shake them up. I do not use them very often, so just kind of randomly put some little dots on there. I'm not gonna try to do anything too fancy. Okay, then dab that. Okay, let's do these other three. You can see it sucks into that paper pretty quickly. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see what this is. uh, spiced marmalade. I can't get good dots here. Just wanting to do little lines, which I don't mind, but I really don't want to spray it. Okay. Alright, let's do some drawing. I'm not going to dab it this time, I'm just going to dry it a little bit. Yeah, that was the better option, I think, is letting it dry a little bit and then dabbing it. Okay, so now let's try. I feel like I need a little darker color, so let's try this walnut stain. I am going to spray this one. Just see the difference. See how I just feel like no matter what you do, you can't control it, because that's going to take all my color away, I bet. Probably would have been smart to use like a splatter box or something instead of just spraying this everywhere. Actually, that's not too bad. I don't mind that too bad. I think it's going to be fine once we dry it. But it's very messy. Okay, we're getting some fall looks on there. Let's try. This is squeezed lemonade. And it should be very bright yellow. Sorry, I'm trying to be gentle and not spray it everywhere. And I feel like I need a red color, but I don't really have a red in the sprays. Let's go ahead and put some of this mica stain on there. And this is just going to give it like a little bronzy kind of shimmer. I'm trying to make sure that there's no mica left in the bottom of the bottle, because it will all settle to the bottom. Okay, now let's get that dry. Last drying, I think. And they're kind of going to sound like crunchy leaves, I think. Stuck my finger right in that one, it wasn't dry. Okay, I think they are almost dry. I'm moving my spray stains out of the way here. We have more room. Okay, so now let's take, maybe what we can do is take the cracked campfire and take one of our little brushes here. Get some more of that orange color in. You just kind of have to keep playing with different methods and different colors until you get, you know, what you feel like you want. Actually, like that one. Okay, and let's do a little bit of forest moss. And a couple of these. Okay. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little splatter stamp, or no, I think I'm going to take this little crackle stamp, big crackle stamp, and I think I'm going to take my stays on, because I want it to be permanent kind of thing, and put a couple crackles on here. Just kind of random. Don't want it to be everywhere. And I know this probably looks like a hot mess right now, but I'm hoping when we get them cut out that it will look pretty good. And I think I am going to do the splatter as well. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, I have this one. And my stays on that I'm using is Timber Brown. I don't remember if I said that before. Okay, I think I'm kind of liking the looks of those. So, I don't know if you all can see what the mica stain did, but it just kind of gives it kind of a metallic-y, shiny look, which I like. Okay, let's make sure we got all of our random ink off my table here, so when I start putting the backs on, I don't, again, mess everything up with inks. And this is just one of my husband's old t-shirts that I use. Undershirts, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now let's cut one of these out, and I'm just going to do one on camera. And then I will, let's do this one. This one's pretty. And then I will do the rest of them. Do I want to go ahead and back it? Yeah, I think I will. And I'm going to use file folder. These are just folders that I got from work that were going in the garbage. And so I am recycling them into junk journals. And that still isn't all the way dry. Under normal circumstances, you would want that to dry all the way so it didn't come off on your hands, but for the purpose of the video. And then I'm just going to cut around it. Sorry this is taking so long, but with it being still kind of damp and being on the file folder, it's kind of thick. Now what you could do, if you didn't want to do the little crackle stamp thing, and part of the reason I did the crackle stamp thing is that I don't want to go through and put veining on all of these leaves. But I didn't want it to be just a plain old, you know, leaf either without having anything on the surface. So I think by putting the little speckles and by putting the crackles on there, that keeps me from having to go in and draw all the little veins. And it gives it enough, you know, character and depth without having to do that. Now, you're perfectly welcome to do that if you want to, or you can leave them plain. You know, there's nothing that says you have to go in and put all the little veins on there. But I just thought it would add to them without having to go through and, you know, take a little micro pen or whatever and put them on there. Okay, so there is that one. Now I'm going to ink around the edges, and I'm going to use walnut stain for that because I do, or ground espresso, I'm sorry, because I do want those to be fairly dark. Again, inking is optional. Although if you're going to go to the trouble of using the oxides and the stains and all that kind of stuff to create your leaves, at that point, you know, inking is not that big a deal. And it definitely does frame out your leaf, and I think does add to it very much. So if you're not normally an inker, this is probably one project that you do want to ink. Now, I'm going to really put a lot of this down here on the stem so that it is darker than the rest of the leaf. Now, when you're done with this, if you wanted to, you could seal it with some distress collage medium. You also could probably use mine just went blank. The resist spray. I would not use matte gel if you have used the mica stain, because if you use the matte gel, it's going to take away the shimmer that you just put on there using mica stain. If you don't use the mica stain, then yeah, I think you could use matte gel medium. Okay, so now that we have this, what I want to do is I want to put a hole up here at the top, and I want to put an eyelid in there. And you could see, you could write on the back of here now if you wanted to. So I'm going to get my crocodile, and I'm going to poke a little hole, and we're going to use a little one. So I'm going to put that, I think, about right there. Another option would be to put it on one of these side ones, wherever you feel like that you would like for your eyelet to be, would be fine. Let me switch my little thing around here to the little one. Okay, and then my little options are I think I'm going to use one of these coppery colors, since we did kind of the bronze mica spray. I don't know why that keeps it, excuse me, escaping me today. Okay. Sorry, I've got a tickle all of a sudden. Now, you could do a couple things. You could put a bulb pin in there if you wanted to. Hang something else from it. You could put a bulb pin in there. Hang this from something else. Or you could just put some string or something like that in there. Let's see what I have. I have some orange embroidery thread. I like that color. Let's put that color in there and see what that looks like. You could use hemp twine. You could use baker's twine. You know, whatever you wanted to put in there. It'd also look really cute to take another little tag Do I have any tiny tags? Let me look in my book here. Because I have so much on my list to make for this journal. I've got to get busy, busy, busy. I need to print out some more of my Tracy tags. This will be a little bit smaller than that one. Use that one. That one says note, which is kind of cute. All right. I just stamped off the little corners a little bit, so they have kind of an little angle on them. And put a little ink on them here. Just that leftover that's on this brush. I think the last color we used was Forest Moss. I just want to put something on there, and then I'm going to get my little bitty tiny hole punch and punch a hole up here in the corner, and then pray that I can get the string through there. So we're going to put it, no, we want to put it on here first. I don't have my needle threader close at hand because my sewing machine, which I never use, is over on the other side of the room. But we got it. All right, now let's put it through here. And then just tie a knot in the top so it's not too long. And there we go. Another thing that might be cute is to maybe put a little bit of script stamp on here. In black, just a little bit. archival. Yep, I like that. And you could add numbers. You could stamp it with whatever you want, really. But yeah, I'm going to tie another knot. I think that one's too high. I don't think I want it that long. Yeah, like that better. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off right there. All right. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've got 5 more to make. So, and then, you know, it'll go, you know, say this is a pocket in your journal. And then you would just stick it down in the pocket, and that'd be really cute. And then it'd be cute to have several different kinds. Now, the only one I printed out was maple leaf, although I did print it in different sizes. You know, I have some, there's several sizes available on that digital. See if I can grab them here. You've got one that's very, very big, and then you've got this one that, you know, would be a good complementary size. And then, oh, I do have a hawthorn leaf. I could do a different variety and do that one, but I think the rest of them are maple leaves. So like I said, there are several different kinds of leaves on there. Another option that would be cute would be to take the same thing and do a mushroom, you know, and you could do, like, this is a small cutout mushroom, but you could do a mushroom and a leaf in a pocket. That would be really cute. And actually, I do have some bigger, like if you did this is a mushroom thread thingy. But if you were to cut out a bigger mushroom and stick down in that pocket with a leaf, that would also be real cute. So I'm looking forward to making these journals. Fall is my favorite time of year. I love just the whole atmosphere, the colors, the weather. It's football season, so, you know, you can't go wrong there. I have that all over my hands. You see that, right? So if you do not like this, wear gloves. However, if you don't mind, I have found the best thing to do when you're washing your hands to get this off is to first squirt your hands with hand sanitizer and then use Dawn dishwashing soap, and it'll all come right off. So just a pointer if you are, you know, someone who struggles with getting it off your fingers and hands once you have it on there. So that's it. And I will see you guys back on Tuesday for color combo for this week. And we are in Orange Month. So, you know, we'll be continuing the fall colors right up to color combo for the rest of this month. So I hope everyone comes back next time and joins in on the fun. Again, congratulations, Lorraine. And I will get your tags out to you. And again, thanks everybody, to everybody who commented and who watched the video and participated. And like I said, hopefully going forward, after I retire, I will have more time to do more giveaways and get you guys more involved, which is what I would love to do. So until Tuesday, everybody have a great start to your week, and I'll see you back then. Bye.